Well, faced with a lot of outrage and criticism, especially on the social media, the Zomato has decided to do away with color coding, which means that all delivery boxes and the boys who will deliver will now be wearing not green but red in color. Well, before I explain the controversy, let's put into context what really was a decision which was taken by Zomato in deference to what they claim are inputs which they got from many people, especially those who are pure vegetarians, and during festival times, they had decided to go in for mapping as well as color coding. So essentially, what they had done was that they had mapped all restaurants which were completely vegetarian, no non vegetarian food was cooked there at all. And also, they would have special boxes, would be green in color, which denotes vegetarian, and also there had be dedicated delivery staff who also would be wearing a green uniform. This is to placate those who perhaps would not have been ordering during festival times like Navratri, because they were worried whether the food that they were ordering from a restaurant which served both veg as well as non-veg was indeed purely vegetarian. Was it touched by cooks who were cooking non-vegetarian food? Was it touched by utensils in which both veg and non-veg were being cooked? This is also based on a specific input which Zomato got. That's what our insider sources tell us, is that there was this sharp dip in orders during festival times, and therefore they've come out with this kind of a strategy. But as expected, and as we all saw, huge outrage on social media. Some like Karti Chidambaram, Congress MP, also asked whether you're going to, how will you figure out that the delivery boy who's actually delivering this pure color-coded food is also a pure vegetarian? And it was, of course, a tongue-in-cheek comment, but the entire social media timeline started accusing of Zomato of playing into one particular narrative and how it was essentially discriminatory in nature. It is with this in mind, and because of the outrage, we have a detailed statement which came out from its owner, who said that we always take deference to the kind of criticism or the feedback we get. So he also raised the point about security concerns, that we don't want our delivery boys, for example, to be targeted when they enter into housing societies or by the RWA. Also, possibly that customers also could be targeted in a very fragile situation, especially during festival times, and therefore they've decided to do away with green versus red. All the delivery boxes will now be red in color. All the delivery boys will be delivering food which is red in color. But now the only thing that they're saying is that when you order food, there will be a mapping on the app which denotes that which is a pure vegetarian restaurant. Of course, this raises questions about whether the delivery system or the apps should actually come out with these kind of decisions which are likely to be stoking so much of controversy, which also stokes allegations of it being discriminatory in nature. But for now, Zomato is going to have a single color, which is the color of red.